everyone, Deborah here. I want to expand on a question that I heard. I was part of a panel that did a Q&A on chickens, and one person asked about how you do chicken tractors on a hillside, and I wasn't quite sure what she meant. And when I asked her to explain a little more what she thought the challenge was going to be, she said that the ground is just not level. And so I'm going to talk about that and show you what you do with that. And it really doesn't matter whether you are on a hillside or not. I mean, even if you are on really flat land, chances are good that you're going to have some dips and stuff. We made the mistake, of putting pigs out here. Do you see this? This is like an oak tree that's, I don't know, probably about 300 years old. It's huge. And so we put pigs out here a few years ago so that they could eat the acorns. And in addition to eating all the acorns, which made them really super happy, they also rooted up the front yard. So this is really, I don't know if you can see what a mess it is, but it's very, I think you can see there, it's very, very uneven. So we have to deal with that when we move our chickens. These are some bantams. They were mama hatched. We didn't do an incubator with them, because that's why I got the bantam cochins, is so that they would hatch their own babies and raise them for us, and they do an awesome job of that. And so anyway, we put them in the chicken tractor here now that they're older. They don't need to be inside or have a heat lamp or whatever. But they're still, like, you see the white mama there with her 3 blue babies. Those babies are still quite small. And so we need to make sure that there's not an area they could get out. Now, right down here, there was a really big hole. And we had to fill it in. And see this hole right here, how big that is? Like, one of her babies could easily walk out of that. And this, super fancy here, guys, okay? Remember, we're thrifty. Super fancy. This is a piece of a broken cement block. And so basically, we just slide that in there so that the chicks can't get out. And that also keeps weasels out. Because even if we weren't worried about the chicks getting out, if you've got weasels or mink in your area, they are cold-blooded killers. They just kill for sport. And so if they could get in there, they would kill probably all of these chickens. It's not that many. We've actually been extremely lucky compared to most people in our area. We were here for 15 years before we ever lost chickens to a weasel or mink. Everybody else that we know happened within 2 or 3 years. Basically, if there is a hole that a weasel or mink can fit through, it will find its way through. And it was in one of our chicken tractors 2 years ago that it happened. And I think there were about 20 chickens in there, and it killed like 14 or 15 of them. So they are very ruthless. They just kill them and leave them. They don't eat them. So that's pretty much why you know who did it, when they just kill and leave. And then the other thing about them is that they're very small. So, you're looking there going, I don't understand. How did a raccoon get in there or whatever? Nope, wasn't a raccoon, because weasels are skinny little things and they can fit in places like that. So here is another piece of a concrete block. There's another piece of a concrete block. And we've got on the other side, this is a particularly bad spot where they are right now, which is why I chose to show this to you now. Because on the other side, we've got more pieces of broken concrete block, as well as a couple of pieces of 2x4s. So if you have a chicken tractor and you have uneven ground, this is basically the answer. You just have to plug up those holes with something so that the chicks can't get out and so that the predators can't get in. If you've got any questions, post in the comment section below and I'll get back to you. Bye.